So it is very important for everyone. Let us start with our topic. Here we have the first, we can see that we have the six features. Six is the feature of India. It is divided according to the climatic conditions and height and other things. So we can see here Himalaya mountain and the northern plain, Indian desert, Peninsula Plateau, coastal plain and highland plain. These all the six features, distinct features of India, and it is very important for your board examination. So six features from these today we will cover Himalayan mountains and the northern plains. In next video, Indian desert, peninsula plateau and coastal plain and island will be covered. So today the important part we are going to cover, it is about the Himalayan mountain and northern plain. Let us see. So as you can see in this India map, this is the brown color which is showing the area which is belonging to the Himalayan region. So Himalaya is formed in this area above the Indian. So you can see most northern part of India from north to the east part of India, the Himalaya is spread. So it is very important part of our country. It has very important roles also in our country. So you can see that Himalaya mountain in this map, how it is from the satellite, it is looking. So you can see it is the range of mountains are there. On the top, we can see the ice is covered in which area is very high. Okay. So according to the height, Himalayan region is divided into three parts. According to the height, it is divided into three parts. One is Himadri, next is Himachal, and the third is Shivalik. So Himadri is also called as the Greater Himalaya. Himachal is known as Lesser Himalaya, which height is lesser than Himadri. Okay, so in this way we can see that the Himachal is the next, and Shivalik is the found in the foot of mountain. It is also called that it is found in the foot of mountain. Means the least height of the Himalayan region. They are the Shivalik. So we remember again Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik. Himadri is also called as Greater Himalaya. Himachal is also called as Lesser Himalaya, and Shivalik is called as the Outer Himalaya. So is it clear? Let us come point wise one by one. What more is there about the Himadri? So as I already told, the Himadri is covered with snow and glaciers are found here. These glaciers are the main source of the perennial river. Because of these glaciers, only we have the Ganga, Yamuna, like northern, all the rivers, which is very, very important for the fertility of the soil on the Gangetic plain. So it is very, very important. It's play very important for our country's development and all things. And the highest peak in the world, Mount Everest, is also the part of the Himadri. Remember. So example of Himadri or Greater Himalaya is Mount Everest. Another one is the Kanchenjunga. They are the main part of the Himadri. Next, as we know that it is the Himachal or Lesser Himalaya. So lower, it is lower than the Himadri. So second part, its height is nearly 3,700 to 4,500 meters. So Pir Panjan range and Mahabharat range are the important mountain of this area. This area is famous for the hill station where tourists visit during the summer season, and it is very good for the looking for the good looking sceneries and climate, favorable climate to enjoy the environment. So people go and visit in this area. Himachal is or Lesser Himalaya it is. Remember the special thing about the Himalaya. First, you have to remember its height is 7,000, 3,700 to 4,500 meters. Next, two important mountain examples are Peak Panjir Range and Mahabharat Range. Other thing, what is the special thing about this? The hill stations are here, like Kullu Manali, Kangra, like Shimla, like hill stations are famous here. Himadri, the special thing is that they are covered with ice. Himachal, the special thing is they are famous for tourists. Next, we have Shivalik. As I told you, it is in the foot of mountain, means the least height it is having. It is about 2,400 nearly. So it is the southernmost range of the Himalaya. Okay, and Shivalik hills are the mountain range of this. The outer Himalayas, it stretched from the Indus River, about 2,400 kilometer area it is covered, and Brahmaputra River is the spanning across this area, the Brahmaputra River. As you can see, the Brahmaputra is in the eastern side. So we can also say that the eastern part of the area of the Himalaya is covered with the Shivalik. Okay, northern part of the subcontinent, mostly it is in the eastern side. It is 10 to 50-kilometer width with the average elevation of 1500 to 2000. 1500 to 2000. Length is 2400. Height is 1500 to 2000. This is the important thing to remember about the Shivalik, that it is the least height of the area, and nearly near the Brahmaputra river area it is there. Another important thing to remember about the Himalaya is the, you can see the left side, the width is 500, okay, and the eastern part it becomes narrow and it is only 200 kilometers. 500 kilometers in the west and 200 kilometers in the east, and length is 2,400 kilometers. So this is very important bit for your exam also. Okay, it is also another thing about the Himalaya is it is the also the youngest folded mountain in the world. Youngest folded mountain in the world. Width is 500 kilometers, and the in the west, and width in the east is 200. Its average height is 6,100 meters altogether. All three ranges together, its height is 6,100 meters. Okay, children, and let us see another part of this, that is called as you can see this area. Uh, this area you can see it is having the hairpin bend here. This is known as the Purvanchal. Okay, Purvanchal, and it has different hills. These all hills together, like Patkai Hill is this one. This is Naga Hill in Nagaland, Mizo Hill in Mizoram, and here Jantia, Khasi, Garo. These all are the important hills, which together is known as Purvanchal. So what is Purvanchal? Question may come. Patkai Hill, Naga Hill, Mizo Hill, Garo, Khasi, Jantia, like small hills which forms like a hairpin bend. It in the eastern part of India. It is looking like a hairpin bend in the eastern part of India is known as uh, Purvanchal. Okay. Now let us come to next topic. It is Indo-Gangetic Plain. As you can see here, Indo-Gangetic Plain, this all green part you can see, this is known as the Indo northern part of India. It is, you can see it is stretching up to Pakistan also. This is the most fertile area in the world. You can see up to Bihar and here Bengal area and some part of Assam. These all it is covering from the Punjab and Haryana to the Himachal areas. It is covering. So this area is known as the Indo-Gangetic Plain, and these area are formed because of the river of Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. You can see Indus is following in the this area western part, Ganga in the central part, and Brahmaputra in the eastern part. Okay, so what is the special thing about the Gangetic Plain? It is the flood plain. Why it is called as a flood plain? Because the river is bringing the silt and the waste and becoming like a paste and bringing the into the ground near the Himalayan region, down of the Himalayan region. And west side, it is because of the Indus. Center, it is because of Ganga, and eastern side, it is because of the Brahmaputra. So they run the parallel to the Himalayas. It is from Jammu and Kashmir to Assam, as I already showed you in the map. Here again you can see, so western part, You can see here western part. This is formed because of the Indus River, and you can see the central part, which is formed because of the Ganga River, and the eastern part formed because of the Brahmaputra River. And these all are the very important and fertile land on the earth in all over the world. So this is the this is also the work of the Himalayan glaciers, which is melting and bringing the perennial rivers. So you can see the western part because of the Indus River. And again, Indus River is divided into five tributaries are there: Chenab, Indus, Jhelum, Ravi, Satluj. So these area you can see it is the all is the very fertile area for the this is known as the western part of the Indo-Gangetic plain, and this is the central part, which is because of the Ganga, Yamuna, and its tributaries. Okay, and the eastern part you can see Brahmaputra, full the Purvanchal area. It is covering this river. You can see it is. You should remember also for the map pointing. It will be useful for you. So tributaries also comes in your exams. In the Jhelum, Ravi, Satluj, Chenab you need to remember, and Ganga, Yamuna in the center, eastern side Brahmaputra. So it you should remember also in the map. Okay. So here you can see that two rivers between some empty places are there, plains are there. Between the two rivers, different rivers, here the plains are there. These plains are one of the most important areas and which is the most fertile land. They are known as doab. So tracts of land between two rivers are called doab. Tracts of land between two regions are called doab. Mainly in Pakistan, Punjab and Haryana, these places are located. So what is doab? Very important bit for your exam. What is doab? Doab is the tract of land between two rivers. Okay, between two mountains, we call it as a valley. Just like two mountains between the land is called as valley, same way the two rivers between area is known as doab. I think it is clear. Next, some another kind of areas are found near the rivers according to their fertility of the land. So these all are also very important bit for the competitive exams and for the 10th exams. So here let us see one by one. You can see here Bhabar. Harbor is, we can see here stones are there. So near the foot of mountain, because of the rolling down of the stones and along with the river water, these kind of pebbles and all are formed in the foot of mountain. And it is nearly 8 to 16 kilometer wide range, full of pebbles and rocks are there. And they are not suitable for agriculture. This area is known as Bhabar. So question may come, what is Bhabar? It is found in the foothill of Shivaliks. It spread up from 6 to 68 to 16 kilometers wide. You need to remember compulsory these 2 points. First, they are in the foothill of Shivalik. Other, it is spread from 8 to 16 kilometers. Next is Terai. As you can see here, it is the wet area. When the rivers are flowing, they percolated under this soil, under this rocks, and they appear coming down after they appear on the land, which is wet always. So marshy and wet land. So this is known as the Terai. Terai is the broad, long zone south of Bhabar. You can see here is the north, south. This is the Bhabar. From Bhabar, this water is coming down under the ground and appearing after outside after coming from this, some other distance. This is known as Terai. So in this area, as it is wet area, so many different kinds of animals are also found here, and it has a thick forest there. Okay. After that, these rivers bring silt and it leaves on the ground. So you can see here near the river, this is the new soil and this is the old soil. New soil is known as Khadar and the old soil is known as the Bhangar. So Bhangar and Khadar. What is the difference between two soil? Khadar is the new soil which is brought recently by the river, And Bhangar is the old soil which is long here, it is spread and it is mixed with so many minerals and all. It is alluvial soil and it is very, very fertile soil. Another point you can say that in the Khadar, as recently it came here, the some of the Kankad is also mixed. Kankad means the stones also mixed. But in the Bhangar, it is very small, smooth soil and it is the very, very fertile soil. So I think it is clear. Bhabar, it is the pebbles are there, terai, wet is there, bhangar, alluvial soil, which is old alluvial soil. Khadar, new soil. So you can remember B come first. A, B, C, D, if you count A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. B comes first. So B is old. Because it came first, it will become old first. So you can remember like that. Bhangar is B and it is a old soil. K, Khadal comes later. So it is the new soil. In this way, you can remember this point. Okay. So this is all about the Himalayan region and the Indo-Gangetic Plain. In next video, we are going to learn about the Peninsula Plateau, Thar Desert, and Coastal Plain. So, and the desert. So, in this way, we are going to learn in the next class. I hope you understood and you will utilize this video for your competitive exam, for your board exam. Best of luck, children. And please subscribe my channel if you did not subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.